Today we're speaking with Dr. Eva Ponce, who's the Executive Director of the MITxMicroMasters in Supply Chain Management, which at the MIT Center for Transportation and Logistics. And Eva's going to talk about the need in the supply chain for talent streams and for new ways of upskilling the workforce. So Dr. Eva, can you first provide a brief background of yourself?
Sure. Thank you, Dustin. It's my pleasure to talk to you today and participate in this podcast. So my name is Eva Ponce. I'm the Executive Director of the MicroMasters Program at MIT, the Center for Transportation and Logistics. And I'm also a research associate at this center. In terms of my research line, I mainly focus on omnichannel distribution strategies, trying to analyze the impact of e-commerce in retailers, manufacturers, and the different actors in the supply chain. As some of my background, I got my PhD in 2002. I had previously a faculty position, a full professor. I was a professor in the Technical University of Madrid for more than 14 years. And in 2014, I moved to MIT. And since then, I'm part of the Center for Transportation and Logistics at MIT.
And how do we know that there's this need for supply chain talent?
Okay, so there are recent reports like the World Bank study logistic competencies that highlight the necessity of or the need of more supply chain talent. They highlight that there is a shortage range from a lack of truck drivers to problems to fill senior positions in supply chain. There is also a lack of executives with the capabilities that are needed today when people need to manage supply chains, because currently we are talking more about global supply chains, and the complexity associated to these global supply chains is higher than before. So we need this to train this workforce in supply chain management. And also we think about any product that we receive at home or any product that we go to a store to buy. Behind every single product, there is a supply chain behind. We need to manage the flows of materials, the flow of information, and the financial flow associated to each product, from the raw material to the end product that we are receiving at home or buying in a retailer. So in addition to that, at the Center for Transportation and Logistics, we have more than 50 partners. Our partners come to us with the different challenges that they have currently in the different industries, and they highlight the need of more people trained in supply chain management. So at the center, we are offering for more than 20 years a master degree in supply chain management, and companies like Amazon, Walmart, Starbucks, and many different retailers, third-party logistics, are hiring these students in supply chain management. And more recently, we are also offering massive open online courses. This is the MicroMasters Program that includes these 5 massive courses, and it's a way to offer the basic tools, the foundations in supply chain management all across the world. Anyone from anywhere with internet connectivity can have access to these massive online courses and have access to this basic knowledge in supply chain management.
And why is the supply chain management workforce and its training needs different from what they were in the past?
So currently, there is a need to manage these global supply chains. When we are talking about supply chain, typically we are talking from suppliers all across the world, located in many different cities with different languages, different cultures, and we need to manage the relationship with all of these suppliers. If we talk about manufacturers, again, they are locating all around the world. And then customers, if we talk about e-commerce, can be anywhere. So this adds an extra layer of complexity to this supply chain. Also, there are new business models. The new technologies is changing the way that the customer are buying. So now with the mobile commerce, the mobile technologies, we can buy from anywhere at any time. And the retailers, the manufacturers, and the whole supply chain need to be prepared and be ready to deliver these products to almost anywhere. If we are in a big city, people are ordering these products from anywhere, and they are also asking to receive at home or a different pickup points or a different pickup brick and mortar traditional retail stores to go there and pick up these online orders. So these new technologies, this mobile commerce, e-commerce, are also adding an extra layer of complexity, and the retailers and manufacturers need to be prepared to compete in this omni-channel new paradigm and be ready to offer the different distribution strategies that the customer is expecting to have.
My final question is, how can we prepare for the future supply chain by upskilling upskilling of the workforce in the face of new technologies?
So this is a great question, Dustin. According to our companies, our partners, what I learned from the industry, I think that data analytics is one of the skills that companies really need to have. There is now a lot of data available, but companies need also people prepared to analyze this data. So analytic tools, statistics, regression models, machine learning techniques, all of these techniques and tools that help companies to manage big data, to analyze and to use this big data in order to improve, let's say, the demand forecasting, in order to improve their process, is something that definitely is going to help them. So we are providing in our supply chain analytics and supply chain fundamentals course these basic tools that we think that employees in a company, our learners, can apply in order to help companies to manage in a more effective and in a more efficient way the flows of material, the flows of information, and also the financial flows. So I would say that these kind of techniques are really helpful. We are also offering supply chain technology and systems. This course focuses more on data analytics, machine learning techniques, in order to, again, to help learners to apply these techniques and help companies to analyze this data.
And where can people go to learn more about these courses, the supply chain courses?
Yeah, these courses are available in our website. These are called MITxMicroMasters in Supply Chain Management. So it's easy to Google MITx MicroMasters in Supply Chain Management, and then they can have access to the 5 different courses. This goes from supply chain analytics, supply chain fundamentals, supply chain design, supply chain dynamics, and supply chain technology and systems. So basically, we cover the basic concepts, the basic tools in supply chain with a very industry-oriented approach. So the approach is very applied, and every single technique and tools that we teach in these courses are intended to be applied in a real-life problem.
And thanks for sharing today, Dr. Eva.
Yes. Excellent. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much.